Now, Fox 54 Legal Connect with attorney Katanga Wright.
Hi, welcome. I'm here with Katanga Wright, our legal brain. How are you?
I'm great, Jackie. So glad to be here.
So wonderful to have you. And we have a really interesting question. This is about someone who got a DUI and they live in Georgia. They got the DUI in Georgia, but their driver's license is a Florida driver's license. Will they lose their Florida license?
Well, that's a great question. And the first thing I want to say is that if you move to a state, or at least if you move to Georgia and you've been here for over 30 days, you're required to have a Georgia driver's license and get your license switched over.
Okay.
So that's important to note because a lot of people don't do that and they get pulled over speeding, and then the officer also gives them a ticket for not having an in-state license.
Wow.
And so, well, let's get to the question at hand. First of all, a DUI conviction comes with a 1-year suspension in Georgia.
Really? Automatic?
Automatically. Yes, your license will get suspended for 1 year. Now, there's some mitigating factors. We can do a limited driving permit in some cases, but for the most part, there's a 1-year suspension. And so I get this question a lot because we've got a military town that we live in, and so there are a lot of people who, are temporarily residing here who still have a home of record that is in Texas or Oregon or wherever they're from. And so this becomes a big issue. Especially in a military town.
Right.
But the short and skinny of it is that, like a lot of questions, it depends. Because there are some states that communicate with respect to their driver's license systems, and then other states don't.
Okay.
The other thing is that different states treat different charges different ways. Like some states, there may be a 2-year suspension if you get a DUI.
Okay.
And so it really depends on the state laws and how they're going to treat this conviction that will end up on your driving record in their state.
Okay.
Now, even though you have an out-of-state license, there are still things that an attorney can do to stop that suspension before it happens.
Okay.
So making sure you talk and get legal counsel when you do get pulled over or charged with DUI before you do anything. Get some legal advice because there are ways that you can save your license on the front end.
Yeah, it's a challenge if you try to do that post court date or conviction.
Absolutely. If you get your notice in the mail from Florida that your license is suspended, it's a little too late at that point. So we definitely need to address those things before the conviction takes place.
And they can reach out to you.
706-719-0303, or you can email us at legalconnect@wxtx.com. Thank you.
Thank you.